Whack hoes hate on my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. Hello guys, welcome back. This video is gonna seem a little bit all over the place because I wasn't planning on filming today. I'm going to be recreating Kylie Jenner's makeup, so stay tuned. So right now I was in the process of carving my eyebrows and I only did one, and doing this one is when I had the thought of filming this, so I interrupted that, got everything ready, and started this video. So I'm going to do my other brow and I will be right back with you guys. So I'm going to take that same concealer, which is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Macadamia, and I'm going to use it to prime my eyelids. I think I haven't even told you guys what look I'm going for. I'll just put a picture right here of the look that we're going to do today. I thought it was something really different for Kylie and for myself as well, because I never do any like colorful makeups, just because I don't know how to blend eyeshadows and I don't know how to like combine colors and end up with this makeup look that looks good. So I just steer away from that, but it looked easy enough to recreate it, so that's why I picked it. I went a little bit overboard with the concealer on this eye. So as of recently, I've been setting my eyelids. It's something that I've never done before. I would just leave the concealer and start putting on the eyeshadow, and I don't know how the heck I did that because the blendability of the shadow was non-existent. It was all just very patchy, and the pigment of the eyeshadows wouldn't show as much on the eyelids. And I think I did this by mistake the other day, and when I put the eyeshadow on, I was like, oh my god, what is this? Is this like a new trick or something? And when I looked it up, other people have been doing it for a very long time. Y solo era yo la que estaba atrasada. O sea, gracias. I didn't even tell you guys what setting powder I'm using, but if you've watched me for a while or seen my Instagram, you know that this one is my ride or die, the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I love it because it doesn't give me flashback. So since the look that we're going for today is more colorful than usual, I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I don't use this palette as much because honestly, as I said, I don't like to play with color, and I don't know if the shadows on this palette are like, I don't want to say they're bad, because it may be that I'm just bad at blending them, but every time that I've tried to play with this palette, it ends up with a mess. I've only done one colorful look that looks kind of okay with this palette, and the other times I've had to, you know, take it off and put this on the back of my drawer because I don't want to see it again. So we're going to start with the base shadow, which is going to be a yellow one, and I'm going to pack that shade all over my lid. And wait, first I wanted to put some tape on my eyes. Wait, let's pause it a little bit. The makeup look that Kylie did, she had a pink winged liner. Since I don't have any eyeliners with that shade, I'm going to have to use the eyeshadows, and for that I need tape because I don't know how to keep a straight line with eye brushes. Like, it's impossible. I've tried it and no. Okay, I think we're starting off on the right foot. Yes. Symmetry, I know her. Yes, we're friends. So I'm going to try and pack this on the lid and then try to blend it. Los tonos claritos, they're really bad at blending because when you're blending in a swipe motion, you're just taking the opacity of the shade. Wait, I'm talking shit. Look at this. Pretty surprised. So you're meaning to tell me that I've been talking shit about this palette and it's actually been me. Speaking about Kylie, I'm pretty bummed that they're canceling Keeping Up. I used to love that show. And before I was like 15, I don't even know who the hell the Kardashians were. A friend of mine was the one that essentially introduced me to them. And ever since then, I've been obsessed. And a lot of people hate on them, and I honestly don't even know why. These people say talent is like singing or acting or dancing. Like, yes, they don't have like a physical talent, like they don't do something, but you know, they have to have some type of talent to be that rich. I forgot I was going to do a TikTok. Man, I do have to say, even though I don't love this palette, I absolutely love the mirror. Like, there's nothing better than a good palette that has a big ass mirror like this one. Just like, BH Cosmetics, I commend you for that. I think I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade of yellow and just like kind of spread that out, like blend it right here. I think that'll look pretty good. But the bad thing about yellow shades is that you can barely tell. Can't even see it on camera. I don't even know if this shade is going to show up because right now I'm trying to look for the pigment and I'm not seeing it. So if all else fails, I'll just Facetune my pictures, right? Like, who doesn't do that? I've been rambling for 20 minutes and I've only done one eye. Okay, like this is going to take much longer than I thought. I think I'm warming up to the palette. I think I like that. I think that's good. Move on to the other eye. I'm just doing the same, packing the yellow shade on the crease and then just blending it out with the lighter shade. So I'm just going to have a little bit of my wine. Cheers, bitch. I'm going to go in with this slanted brush from Morphe. I'm going to look at the picture again for reference. I don't even know which pink shade I should do. I think I'm going to go with the pink one on the corner because this one looks a little bit red. I should first do like a wing with concealer. I'm thinking that's a good idea, so that the pink shade is like bam in your face, you know. I'm going to take the same concealer as before, the NARS one, and take a little bit with the brush and just do an eyeliner, like a winged eyeliner. I'm almost holding my breath to do this. Do you guys do that? Like hold your breath whenever you're doing your winged eyeliner? Because I do that. I have shaky hands, and if I don't hold my breath and literally choke almost, I can't do my eyeliner. Okay, so I'm going to go in with that pink shade that I told you guys of earlier, and let's cross our fingers. Let's cross all of our fingers. Hands and feet, please. Okay. Okay. Steady. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's going good. Yes. Okay, this brush makes it so much easier to reach in your inner corner. It's not that bad, right? Oh my god. No, I didn't just do that. Okay, I think. Okay. Crisis. So going back to the topic of keeping up, I'm really bummed that they're canceling it. Like, what the hell, dude? That was my childhood. Maybe like, not my entire childhood, but part of my adolescence. Courtney was a whole mood, honestly. I think she carried that whole show for like at least 10 years. If it weren't for her, I don't think Keeping Up would have done that well. Plus all of the drama with Scott, and then the breakup, and then when Scott had women over. You know, that whole drama, I think, carried the show for a long while, and if it weren't for Courtney, I don't think Keeping Up would have been the same thing. Since we're done with the eyeliner, I think I can take the tape off. So this is going to be the grand reveal. Drum roll, please. Let's hope this turns out well, because if not, I'm shutting everything down. But first, period. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is ripping my facial hair. What? I think this one actually came out better. Thank god. Because this is my good side. Okay, so to finish off the eyes, I'm going to curl them a little bit and apply some mascara and lashes. And then we'll be able to move on to the face. And we're back, people. I just applied some lashes. These are some Ardell ones. They came in this pack of lashes. I don't know which style this is, but I bought this pack on Amazon. I'll link it down below. So now that the eyes are all done, let's move on to the face. And first I'm going to prime. And for primer, I've been loving the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've talked about this before and I've been raving about it because it is that good. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's totally worth it. So I just apply this especially on my T-zone because that's where I have like the most texture, and the foundation tends to slip off after a while. So I love that tacky base that it gives me. Can you tell? So basically this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in the shade 04. Perfect. So now that I'm looking like a kid with face paint on a birthday party, I'm just going in with my Morphe flat top brush and blending this out. This is definitely looking a little light. You know, I'll just throw in a lot of contour and bronzer and call it a day, you know. I'm gonna go in with the same concealer as before and cover a little bit of my under eyes. So before setting that foundation and the concealer, I'm going to go in with my cream bronzer. This is the Fenty Beauty Matchsticks in the shade Mocha. The blendability of it, it's really, really nice, and the product glides on really, really creamy. A little bit on the forehead, not that much though. A little bit on the chin, just to chisel it up a little bit. Just look at how easy that blends. Oh my god, Miss Robin. Whack hoes hate on my pictures on the gram. Bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. Now we can set the face again with the same powder as before. I'm going to be using this raggedy old dirty sponge. Like, don't blame me, I know you guys do it too. I'm going to set the under eyes first because that's what's been the longest on the face. Thank god that concealer didn't crease as much. I'm going to bring it a little bit onto my nose just to like accentuate that nose contour. I don't usually bake as much on my under eyes anymore because it would dry my face a lot, and my T-zone is very greasy, so I would have like this combination of grease and dry patches, and it did not look good at all. So I just started like literally setting this and just pressing that powder into my face and not baking at all. And I also bake on the sides of my face just because I want it to be a little bit more snatched than the rest of the face. So while that's baking, I'm going to go in with my bronzer and set that contour that I just applied, because if not, it'll get greasy as well. That powder got in my mouth. Well, at least it tastes like chocolate. Like, it's the Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced, and this literally tastes like chocolate. Not that I've ever eaten it, you know. So we're almost done with this look. Right now I'm going to go in with my blush and a Morphe B4 brush and apply this on top of the bronzer that I just applied. And of course, a little bit of blush on the nose. We're gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter, and I'm using my trusty plane. Literally, when I want to sit down and film a video, there's all the planes passing by, all the dogs are barking, making all sorts of noises. Like, please shush. So anyway, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia highlighter. This is the Amrezy collab. I love this highlighter. It gives you the perfect glow, and I just, please, do I even gotta say something? Yes, yes, Amrezy, you tell him, girl. Glazed donut moment over here, and I'm not complaining. Okay, so she has like a little bit of a nude lip liner situation going on with a little bit of gloss on top. I'm going to be using the KKW lip liner in the shade Nude Number 1. Not to be a bootlicker, but I really love this lip liner. The formula is very creamy and it glides on the lips. It's just really, really good. Lip liner is done. I'm going to go in with a gloss. I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. Okay, so for the last part of this video, I'm going to be curling some pieces that I took out, some like front pieces, because that's what Kylie has. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun filming it. I was actually excited to do so after I started filming because it wasn't in my plans to film today, but I'm so happy with how the makeup turned out. And remember, if you want to see the whole process, like the BTS of this whole video, just go to my TikTok. I'll have my username linked here and in the description box so you guys can go check that out. So I'm really happy with how this makeup look turned out. At the beginning I was a little bit doubtful, but as the process went on, I really liked the direction that we were heading on. So shout out to Kylie for always being like major inspo. She's always all up in glam and her outfits are always on point, so props to you. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. As always, if you want to be part of my little family, just hit that subscribe button down below and also the bell notification button right next to it so you're notified anytime that I post in the near future. All of my social media links will be down in the description box. Again, thank you so much for watching today's video and see you on the next one.